Hello and welcome back. We're moving on to the lunch portion, which is the largest bag. If you can see the writing here, this is translates to our retort pouches. So there's actually two in this one at the 500 and 350, I think, gram mark. I believe the small one that we did for breakfast was only the 350, so there's probably gonna be a lot of food in this one. So let's get this opened. Okay. Oh, sure enough, we've got two retort pouches. We got our spoon. We'll translate that in a second. 350 grams. I was right, it is grams. We've got a second one. I do like that they've got the gusset so they can just sit standing up. We've got three pieces of a hard bread. Not sure what kind. We'll have to check that in a second. I believe what happened with the Rusk crackers we had previously is that they were in the similar plastic packaging, and that can tend to, those objects can get stale when they're in, yeah, it's another pack of the same crackers. So I think that might have been some of the texture issues we were having, where it had an initial crunch, but kind of a soggy. Let's see, this date's first date on the Rusk here is January 4th of 2020, and the final, I'm assuming, our end date here being 2022. So we're even at best conditions about halfway through that life there. So we've got two different breads, two different let's see, we have quality. Oh, that's a good pun. The taste you can trust English breakfast tea premium blend. We also this feels like some sort of gel or something in here. I was about to assume this was our coffee. We have salt. Oh, we have pepper, it looks like this time. We've got salt and pepper. We've got another wet wipe. We still have sugar for, I'm assuming, the tea, and we have another piece of gum. I tried the gum off screen. I was expecting that chiclet crunch because it feels like a chiclet, but it instantly was in the chew state as soon as you started chewing it. But it was a more dense gum than doing a chiclet. So overall, it was denser. But I don't know, it was a very different experience. And that's it for that bag. So let's get, I'm actually going to, I don't want to take the time to cook. I think this would be too much for the ration heater to handle at once. And I don't want to do, 15 minutes and then 15 minutes. Although they give you, we have 3 more inserts for heating. I do believe the dinner has 2 retorts as well. So we're going to boil these. And that should be fine. And then we'll get this out on a tray. And we'll be back in just a minute. All right, so I've let the tea steep. We'll add some sugar to that in a second. This is actually rye bread. We learned previously, I'm not a fan of rye because of, I think it was caraway seeds, being a cousin to, I think, is it fennel? Get the trash out of there. So these are solid, not unlike our other biscuits. Oh, and it looks like the boiling is done. Okay, so we'll get that in just a second. I did read that this is some sort of preserved jelly. I want to crack it open, see what we got. see inside? Did I get anything to come out? Did I do it too deep? I done a little too shallow. Let's fix that. Okay, I think we got a better opening now. Let's try and get that out. Okay, that's definitely some sort of jelly. It's sweet. It's not bad. We'll first try it on the rusk. If it wants to come out. Do you want to come out? There we go. Look at that. Very dark. There's a good jelly. It's not overly sweet, but it is sweet. Actually, I think our rust cracker here is a little slightly better condition than the ones from yesterday. But I'm gonna go get the retorts out so we can do those. Okay, our retorts are done. I probably should have translated them before boiling them. Rookie mistake. We'll look at the smaller first. Let's see what you are. Porridge with meat, barley, canned meat and vegetables, barley, chicken. It's a chicken and porridge. And let's see our second one. It's very hot. First dinner's grease soup on meat or meat bone pork broths. What? Meat or meat bone? I'm hoping there's no meat bone. So let's open the porridge. Let's see. Doesn't want to come off this last little bit. There we go. Okay. All right, let's get our spoon out. And let's give you guys a nice look here. Ooh, that's really hot. I know, Jordan, you just boiled it. Shut up, Jordan. Okay, I think I can fit that all in here. Oh my. That is so much food. This is literally as much as we ate in the first pouch, and I'm not gonna lie, I plan to eat all of these in one day. However, I ate the breakfast one and was not hungry until dinner. So it was very effective. So I don't know how, I'm not gonna eat the rest of the day at this rate. So let's open our grease soup. I like how grease was in quotes in the translator. Okay, yeah, that's a full soup. I don't know if pouring this into this dish is a good idea or if I need to get a bowl for this. Let's see, let me use my spoon here. Let's see, no, this is full-on soup. So this is full-on soup. So I need to get a bowl or we will overfill this, guaranteed. Okay, so I got a bowl out. This is not my smartest plan. Let me move this to the side. Y'all can take a look. Very, very soupy. I'm seeing meat, I'm seeing potatoes, carrots, lots of little bits. I'm seeing a lot of, but I noticed this afterwards when eating the rest of the breakfast. They leave the fat on the meat. They do not shy away. Look at that. That is a full bowl of soup. For now, I'm gonna move this to the side. There's a great deal of grease. Look at that. The spoon is coated in fat. Tasty fat. So let's look at this porridge. It's basically just like I know it's made from barley, but it's basically like a rice casserole almost. Let's give it a shot. Oh my god. That's really good. That is immediately a very good flavor and texture, which are usually, you know, the biggest problems for me, texture. Ooh, I think we got a big piece of meat here. So this is chicken. You can see, looks to be a white meat. It's very good. Obviously, because it's in a retort, it's gonna have a very funky shape when it comes out. But I guess we can move it forward. But it's the grains are very soft, almost to the point of being creamy. Basically, like eating like a very creamy rice dish, like a polenta or something. Once again, I think a predominant theme amongst all of these dishes so far is there's inclusion. You know, there's a light inclusion of mixed vegetables. There's a really good lip coating amount of fat. So I'm gonna try the rye bread. Oh my gosh, that is harder than the Rush cracker and the Panzer waffle. Jeez, it eventually chews, but my goodness, the effort. And then there's the rye flavor, which I don't enjoy. And get some more jelly on there. Oh my gosh, the amount of chewing. I gotta leave my tea. I left the tea. Try and clean this off. It is very, very fatty, very greasy. Stir the tea up. Alright, it's hard to tell the color. There you go. Give it a shot. Honestly, despite dumping that massive amount of sugar in there, it's not that much sweeter. Could use a little cream too. I'm definitely a cream and sugar if I do have to drink tea. But it's not bad. Just kind of basic tea. Alright, let's move the soup into frame. The sun coming in. Let's see, we got lots of potatoes. We got potatoes, onions, carrot. I don't think there's any meat in this bite, but I'll give it a shot. Wow, that's instantly coated my mouth with fat in a good way. It is a delight. All of this kind of just has a rustic, nice flavor. I think that's a very fatty piece of meat right there. Oh yeah. Not this one. This one's pretty lean, all things considered. Check out a pork soup. You have a chicken and rice dish, essentially, although it's, you know, barley porridge. Which is very good. I guess we gotta do some experimenting on what mixes with what. Whew. We'll see how this does, how the rusk does inside. Yeah, let's get a close up of the, all those layers. Gonna let this soak up the soup a little bit. It's holding its shape better. I do think the crackers from yesterday, or the crackers from the breakfast went stale, but these haven't. Basically, you could float them in there if you like a crouton in your soup, essentially. If this was like a really cold winter's day, still not in Florida, I think the soup would be the better choice, a more hearty choice. But for the me right here, right now, this chicken porridge is delicious. Let's see if the rye can do any better. Actually, you know what? Putting it in the soup might soften it up a little bit. I don't even think I want or need to add the salt or pepper to any of this. All right, let's try. Still a massive crunch. Although I do think it helps. The soup flavor helps the fact that I don't like rye a little bit better. Not much jelly, all things considered. It's a very small thing of jelly. It's kind of thick to squeeze out. Oh. So I'm gonna try. It's a little bit more on the rusk. Yeah, that's solid.
What are you eating?
I'm trying an MRE, sweetie.
Ooh. Can I hear what they are?
So this is a chicken and rice porridge.
Ooh, I'll try it.
So it's made with like barley, kind of like rice.
Mm-hmm.
It's very yummy. You like it?
Yeah.
You know, you're very picky, so I believe you. And then this is just a little pork soup.
Ooh. It's
There's
filming it. It's filming your soup.
That's right. I'm filming my soup. How's that? You don't like the soup as much?
Yeah.
Okay. This was the really hard cracker.
Oh.
But if I put some jelly on it.
What? Can you eat it?
You want to take a bite? All right, get the jelly part. Miss the jelly. You can just eat the jelly off.
I don't really like it.
You don't like the cracker, but what do you think of the jelly? You like the jelly? Okay.
Is it a jelly packet?
It's right here. You can't eat from the jelly packet, young lady. No.
Yes.
Now let's let mommy try.
It's hard cracker with jelly.
You want to come try some out, Core?
I need some porridge. Daddy, I need some porridge.
Hold on. What's that? That's potato. A nice bit of meat there.
I like potato.
Well, I was trying to get you a piece of meat. I thought it was the fatty bit of the meat. Careful.
You didn't move, hon. Thank you. So pretty.
It is very fatty, but I don't think in a bad way. Like,
Can I have some porridge?
This chicken porridge is, I think, the better dish of the two.
Me too. I think it's the best dish. Can I?
Okay, I can give you a little more if you don't grab. Evie's thumbs up.
I think they both taste the same, actually.
They have all of these dishes so far have had very. Oh, those are little rye breads. You know, you could either dip in the soup or get some jelly.
No.
I want to feed myself.
You're gonna feed yourself. Well,
Get a big scoop.
We gotta let Connor try some. This is my food, by the way. I'm supposed to.
We
be
just
eating.
came back from a bike ride. We're hungry.
I know. Oh yeah, you gotta try the rusk.
I'm gonna give this scoop to Connor.
Oh, you're gonna try it with the jelly. They're very chewy or very crunchy.
Get that one.
Oh no, Connor can come over here and try. So what do you think? This is like the size of the breakfast entree, is just this here, and I was full until dinner. Mm-hmm. If I ate all this, I think this is a day's worth of food for me.
It is very.
It's very filling.
I'm gonna have one more bite of this stuff, I guess.
The fact that you came back for anything is that Courtney won't eat second bites of US MREs.
Porridge. Give me a big scoop, Daddy.
Okay, here's a big scoop. I didn't expect you to go to town on this as much as you have. Okay, oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, let me try Courtney's. Try and get as much as I can on here of the actual soup. We'll get some fat meat on there. I forgot about the tea. Let's have some tea. You know? The tea being as simple as it is, I think really works with how rich and fatty these two dishes are. Kind of helps cut through and give your tongue a little break in a good way. This is probably, right now, I would say this is probably the best thing I've eaten in an MRE to date, is this porridge. This is really good. I held off on using salt and pepper. I will add a little bit now. Go ahead and add some. This is the leftover salt from earlier. And I'll even put some, even add some for the soup's sake. Get a little salty. We haven't even opened the salt that belongs to this dish. And let's get some pepper in, why not? So add in some salt and pepper. This is for me. I added salt and pepper.
I'll try it. Daddy, I'll try salt.
It's a good, nice balance.
Daddy, I'll try it even if it's with salt and pepper.
Okay. Still good?
Still good.
Are you just gonna haunt me until you get more?
Yep.
Well, Mommy's bringing you lunch.
Yeah.
So why don't you save your tummy for Mommy's lunch and let Daddy eat Daddy's lunch?
What I want for lunch is your porridge.
Mommy's getting you nuggies. Nuggies and french fries.
McDonald's.
Actually, I didn't try dipping the rusk in, did I?
What?
I can't remember. Let's get it in there. Get in there deep.
Oh my goodness, what are you trying with that?
I'm softening up the hard cracker with the soup.
Wow. I want to try that.
Actually, it is a lot better.
Oh, let me try it.
I'll do that for you. I'm softening up.
Soft. If you put any vegetables in it, like...
And come here.
I'm not going to eat the vegetable. I'm just going to grab the...
No. Try the bite as is. It's a nice soup. It tastes better this way, I promise. Just one bite. You don't like it? Are you spitting it in the trash? Oh, you are... It's like nearly the same flavors, except in soup form.
I split it in a plate, on a plate.
Thank you. I have very dramatic children.
That soup is.
Honestly, I don't really taste any of that salt in there.
That soup is horrible.
That's not nice to say. I think it's good.
No, it isn't.
Okay, you can have one more bite
Of what?
of porridge.
And then I'll leave, okay?
Her eyes are rolling up to the back of her head. She's so animated. Alright, bye, Evie.
I don't be in the radio.
No, you go play now. Can you go play now?
No.
I can just edit you out, you know.
No, you can't. Let me see you do that.
I can't do it right now, but later, I don't have to put any of this in. Mmm.
I'm funny.
You're doing that over my meal. Don't spit in my food. You want to try this rye bread with the jelly? It's this other bread.
Sure. That's hard.
Yeah, it's crunchy.
Yeah. But good. What?
Oh no, the internet went out.